Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom, and I am here with you today to do our Angel Messages of the Day reading. I hope you are all doing well. It is Wednesday, January 17th today. We're just moving right through January, aren't we? It's going fast. And I apologize for calling yesterday Wednesday. Nothing like rushing the days, right? Date wrong, day wrong. Today we've got both right. Wednesday, 17th, hump day. Okay, so it is really chilly where I'm at. We're not even in. We're below 20. There's a cold breeze and it feels like it's down, around like 11 degrees when you go out there. The sun was out earlier and it felt nicer, Now the clouds have built over the beautiful blue sky, and I've had lots of spirit guides coming in at me here in the reading earlier. Birds almost crashing into my window, so spirit is definitely with us here today. So I'm going to start with the elemental oracles so we can look at the overriding energies we have out there that could be affecting us, So we're getting closer to the weekend and the big changes with the planets from Capricorn into Aquarius. So you may be feeling Aquarius energy freer in a way because Capricorn is earth energy, right? And it's a little more grounded and controlling. Aquarius is air energy and it's freer. So what do we have going on today, Spirit? What do we need to know in our angel messages today? What do the angels want to get out to us? What do we want to get out? What messages? Okay. We got a few cards here. And bottom of the deck is West in a completion. We have a completion of the cycle here today. Something is completed, and that was evident in the morning reading, right? Like something has definitely concluded. We are at a completion, a done situation. Then we have dark matter, and this is a mystery. And it's a mystery and somebody's not talking about it yet. Their lips are sealed, right? And you may feel this energy and know this energy is there, and there's nothing you can do about it. And this is an 11 energy. So our spiritual energy is building right away here. Then we have desert with solitariness. And this is about feeling like you're all alone somewhere. Maybe you spend a lot of time on your own. Maybe you're a very solitary kind of person. Maybe you don't get out and about much. You enjoy being alone, and I notice all the birds here, right? Keeping you company, the spirit guides. So that may be an energy you're in right now. And that is a 4. So we have a 4 energy building. We have a 10 with bushfires and fury. So somebody may be in some real fiery energy right now. They may be going through it, through some kind of storm, some kind of situation in their life. Okay, and you're kind of far from it, away from it. Or that's you. And then we have air energy with motion, and this is a 22, another master number that we don't reduce, so we'll put that with the spiritual energy. And this is about air, and It's funny, I'm talking about this and the power as the train is coming in. So that is divine message, in that this powerful, fast-moving energy is coming in towards you. So buckle up. It's coming. Be ready for it. It's going to be coming. Okay? That is not a coincidence, all right? That is all divinely timed so that I give you that message, that this fast-moving energy is, yes, indeed coming. It's a 22. And then discipline with time, using your time wisely, making good use of it, right? Are you wasting time in some way? Are you spending too much time in something else? This could be an energy of divine timing coming. Okay, so pay attention to your life and what's going on in it. And that's a 5 energy. 5s are about what? Times are changing. If you've been waiting for a change, it might be coming. Okay, we're going to just change everything up today. I am going to go to the enchanted map now. What wants to come out here early? Let's get to it. Okay. Oh, I just got a chill. It's cold out. Okay, spirit guides, what angel messages want to come out today? What can we help the collective with today? What do they need to know? Send us the angel messages we need today, please. Anything else, Spirit? Into the unknown. Okay. Not too many messages there today, I guess. Bottom of the deck is the Bone Collector, and that's a 1. And we'll keep her out. The next one is Slow and Steady Wins the Race, okay? If you're in some kind of situation, slow and steady wins it. So we have the Golden Palace, and this is a 5 energy. And I'm not exactly sure what the Golden Palace is, so we will take a look right away here. The Golden Palace is an energy of there is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does not indicate material gain and a further of tangible awards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads you to greater riches now. Share the wealth. So you are either having emotional or wealth abundance coming in for you here with this 5 energy, and that's what's changing in this time energy with your discipline of time. Emotional fulfillment. Then we have the Sacred Pool, and this is an 11 energy, so this goes in our spiritual energy. And let's see what this is about. Soon enough, we'll get through all of these and I won't need to read the books anymore. Sacred pool. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? This card's ask that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful in love. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. So we had this energy yesterday, right? This energy of some self-reflection, integrity, self-esteem, right? And it's back here again today, asking you really to look in the mirror and see the beautiful energy that you are and that you're giving to this world, how magical you are. Believe that the divine is connected to you. Like I certainly believe that with the birds that came charging into my windows. I know that's the divine sending me a message. We're here, we're with you, we're guiding you, right? And who doesn't want that in their life? I can't imagine anyone that wouldn't want this kind of energy around them. I just can't imagine it. So take a good look in the mirror, and do you see the divine in your eyes shining back at you? I see it in me, and I hope you see it in you. And if you're not, you need to watch my channel more because I'm going to help you see it. And that is also an 11. No wonder, right? And the last energy is into the unknown, and this is a 7. And, well, that makes sense, the card, right? We're going into a time of period, right? We're moving into the future, and we don't know what's going to be on our path and what's ahead. But let's take a look, because this card hasn't come out before, so let's see what the intent is. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you wouldn't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. So this is gently saying that it's keep moving forward. Whatever you're inquiring about, whatever's on your path, especially if you're making your own path, your own way in the world. Yeah, it's unknown. You don't know where you're going to end. You don't know what's going to come up tomorrow in this unbuilt land, what you'll face tomorrow, but know that all is going to be well and that you're being guided, and treasure, magic, miracles could unfold for you as you keep moving forward. And that is a 7 number. Okay. See, sometimes when you reverse the energies a little, something different comes out. Let's go into the cosmic journey now and see what the old spirit guides and angels want out. Okay, spirit guides, what angel messages can come out here? What's in this deck that we need to see today? Okay, bottom of the deck, all your work. Allow your work to become your art. Okay? So whatever you do, whatever career path you're on, feel like that's your art, you know, that it's uniquely yours and you're uniquely creating it, okay? Because no matter what we're in, we're using what field we're in, we use our creative nature in it, in our job. And when we make art, we're using our creative nature. So that is your artistry, your career. Okay. Okay, 46. Your words create worlds. And I like that this card comes out because we've had that from the Sacred Sheet, which I will pull on today, right? We've had that card with the open mouth and the world in it. And, this is saying the feeling that I've been getting, that energy of, in your life, speak the words of the world you want, right? If you want happiness, be happy. Speak happy. If you want love, be loving, right? If you want reciprocal energies, be giving. Be ready to receive, right? You have to embody the energies that you want in your life, okay? And words create worlds. You never know when something you say inspires somebody else. Whether you're talking to someone, to a stranger in a grocery store, or, the cashier that's waiting on you. When you say hello to your postman or your neighbor, like, you never know how just a simple hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh, I love your hat. I love your scarf. Those are pretty shoes. You have beautiful eyes. Whatever you're going to say to somebody can make a difference in somebody's life. And it could be as simple as that. If you see somebody do something kind, let them know, wow, that was impressive how you helped that person. Okay? And that is 44. So we're getting a lot of spiritual energy here today. Then we have Starseed card out again. This has been coming out pretty regularly in these readings. I think we probably attract the light seers kind of energy here. And this is an 8 energy. You're a starseed. You have this healing, bright energy about you. Then we have listen in stillness to meet your true self. Listen in stillness to meet your true self. When you get quiet, you get the messages from Spirit, things get clearer in your life. And then we have, you decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? So it's asking you why you pulled a card from this desk. What did you want to know? Think about it. So I opened this, I selected this, this deck. And what did I want to know? I wanted to know what energies the angels wanted us to know about. And they're coming out. And so far, spend some time alone and listen. That you are a starseed, you have spiritual gifts, that your words are creating worlds. We have, you're on a path, you've just completed something, you're solitary, you're on your own, going through things, doing things. You may like to spend a lot of time alone. And there's an element of divine timing going on here. and you're having some type of abundance is going to be coming into your life, whether it's emotional or physical, maybe both. I'd say let's have both, right? And this is a 10 card. So that's funny, that lands on that fury energy, that maybe somebody's going through something down there. And then last, you contain the entire universe encoded with you. And this is a 9 energy. And this is about realizing that we are encoded with all the DNA of our ancestors. We have parts of them in us, and their wisdom and things like that are part of who we are. And they're guiding us, and they're here with us. And we don't even use half of what is really capable of our brain. We don't. We operate on our subconscious all the time, and we have to try to be more present and in conscious energy. And then we're really truly using more of our brain capacity. And that's a 9 energy. And that it also went with the be quiet, and you'll learn about yourself. All right, let's get the sacred she out here. Got a card that snuck in here. And it's the Emperor from the wild unknown. He snuck in to the sacred she. What kind of message is that? The Emperor snuck into the sacred she deck. How did he even get there? That's suspicious. They having a nighttime rendezvous in here in these decks. Holy cow. All right, spirit guides, what do the angels want us to know today? What energies are coming out? What energies do our angels want us to know? What angels do we need to know? Okay. Bottom of the deck is 13 in intuition. Okay, water energy. So let's see what we have out here today. See a couple of cards I haven't seen before. So we have some fire energy. We have the mouth and the world back. And I still feel the same energy like the other cards did. We have the air energy here. We have our spiritual energy. We have some water energy. We have some earth energy. Okay. We have air, water, fire, and earth. We have all the signs here. Okay. We will do our spiritual energies last. And let's run through ear energies. First, we have an energy of perfection. And we see a face here, all made up, right? And is this about having to be perfect, having an image of perfection? Perfection. You know, it can be a troubling energy. I think I've, I don't know how long you've been here watching these readings, but I've talked about how perfection has been an issue for me in my life at times, and I work really hard to keep that intact. Perfection, right? Because there's no such thing, first of all. I think it's one thing to aspire to be the best person that you can be. And I think most people kind of have that aspiration. I do. But I think this is more about a physical image. And I want to be sure I get the intent of the creator as well as my own intuition with it. But let's take a peek so I don't miss something that someone else needs. Oh, where is my air? Air. 13. Perfection. A break in any perfection lets the light in, offers relaxation. Perfection is an ending. Imperfection is a beginning. Love the odd, the surprising, the strange in yourself and then in the world. The temple of beauty permits an open window. That's how it breathes. Perfectionists hold high personal standards and are often unaware that they can come across as cold, authoritarian, and humorless. Their aim to get it right is admirable, but habitual fault-finding drains the joy out of life. Playing the role of a classic, nitpicky perfectionist kills all spontaneity and creativity both within and around themselves. Okay, so maybe somebody in your life is that way. They're too nitpicky. And, self-disclosure, I was probably like that for a good portion of my life, and I try hard not to be that way anymore. And I still have periods of times where I'll catch myself. And the difference now is that I catch myself, snap myself out of it instead of going down a rabbit hole with it, right? Like, there is no such thing as perfection, right? Perfection is a self-induced feeling, right? It's not based in any reality. There's no perfect anything. And it's really in the imperfect things that we find perfection, right? Because sometimes I want to think my perfection need came out of what people would see or what they would think of something, right? Like, what would people think if, and I know this is just the quickest thing that comes to my mind to demonstrate, right? What would I think if my family saw the mashed potatoes in the pot instead of a pretty crystal bowl? What would they think of me? How would that reflect on me? And that's the thing about perfection that needs to change. That things and those kinds of things are not a reflection on you. Right? It's not. It's not. And it's just seeing that. And that's when your self-worth and self-esteem is based on what other people think. And it's getting to the point in life where it clicks and you just go, man, I'm so off base here. Because perfectionism is a level of control too. When things have to be so perfect, you're a control freak. And yeah, I was one of those too. Oh. And I think there's a place for perfection. I think it can help you in a lot of different ways, but it's knowing when it gets toxic, when it's not healthy for you anymore. And you just have to pay attention to that in your life, because you don't want to have that energy. Being imperfect, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Even thinking about it, the other day I ran into the grocery store and I went in sweatpants and sneakers to a grocery store. And that's just something I would have never ever done like before. Right? Because it would be, what would somebody think of me if they saw me out in sweatpants and sneakers? Mind you, that half the world dresses in sweatpants and sneakers now, right? I probably look weird dressing like I normally dress, right? In a grocery store. But yeah, it was just this thing that's built into you in life, that your appearance matters. That was taught. That was how it's embedded in you as you grow up, right? It's just, and it becomes a part of who you are. But as we talk more about getting into this self-esteem energy that really a lot of people struggle with so much, that if you can really realize that it's an inside job, you are not going to get any self-esteem from what anyone outside of you thinks. No matter what bowl you put mashed potatoes in, no matter what you wear to a grocery store, right? It doesn't matter. And it didn't matter to me that day. It just didn't matter. It didn't change my confidence walking into the store, my confidence in the store, talking to people, right? I just didn't care. And I think in your life, and I wish more people could get to this point at a younger age, right? Don't worry about what people think, right? Don't worry about it. Who cares what somebody else thinks? You just don't need to worry about it. Worry about what you think and how you feel. Okay, so perfectionism is 4. And maybe that's what we're ending. Maybe that's what the completion is going to be on, is trying to be so gosh darn perfect all the time. Time to end that energy, people. We don't need it in our lives. We are perfectly imperfect on this channel. We are perfectly imperfect. Perfectly imperfect. And then we have this energy of the 6 of Swords, and this is a moving away energy, a departure. And I love this departure. There's just no growth in some situation in your life, and it's time to leave it. It's time to go away. And this beautiful little blue bird with a new leaf in its mouth is going to take flight and go and set up somewhere else in life. Okay? So that may be you or somebody attached to you, and that's a 6. And then we have our fire energy, and we have a triumph coming in. This is the 6 of Wands. A victory's coming in here. I can't stand that light on my eyes. So a victory's coming in here, some success, an opportunity to celebrate and be proud of yourself. Something's coming in. And then we have overload. And this came out yesterday, putting this burden down. And that's, we need to put the burden down. We cannot carry all this past fiery, molten energy around anymore. We need to let it go. Our earth energy, we have a labor of love, and this is like the 8 of Pentacles. And this is something you may be really passionate about, the work you're doing, what you're pursuing, this unknown path you're on. No matter what it's about, a career, a relationship, a friendship, a passion project of some kind. It's a labor of love. You love doing it. And when we love doing something, it's easier to stay committed and be happy about it, right? And know that you're in your purpose. And then 4, and consuming. And we know this was about how we're hurting the earth, right? What we're consuming, whether we're eating it, buying it, wasting it, hurting it, right? The earth. Be mindful of it. But an even bigger message here is watch the words you use. Speak them into existence. What you say matters in the world. How you say it matters. What you're saying is affecting the world. Okay? Have a bigger look at that. Okay? And think about what kind of messages are you putting out in how you speak and respond to situations and other people in your life. Okay? 4. Then we have our water energy, and we have the 7 of Cups. And those are the different opportunities and responsibilities we have in life, all the different hats we have worn at different times in our life. And maybe we're making a choice now about what hat we're going to wear now, or what energy we're stepping into. And on any given day, we can be wearing a variety of different hats, right? We can be a lot of different people in the same day. And that's okay some days, right? That's how it goes. 7 of Cups, 7 energy. And last is intuition, this water energy. Use your intuition. What is your intuition telling you about a situation? Think about it. Our intuition is a quiet little voice in you. And that is a 4 energy. Big 4 energy here today. And then our spiritual energy. And this is a 10-10-1. So this would be a 21, which would be a 3 energy in crisis. Somebody may feel like they're in a crisis right now, in a crisis state of mind, being really worried, over-worried, that kind of worried feeling. And then we have wait a second. This is 10, 15, 16. So this is a 7 energy, this crisis energy. Put your glasses on, Carol. And this is 10, 11, 10. So 11 and 10 is 21. This is a 3. And it's joy. And you can see this person is happy, surrounded by all the animals, right? Feels joy around animals. And I feel joy around animals. It's happiness. I like happiness, don't you all? Okay. What do we want to use next? What are we feeling like? How are we on time? Oh, speaking of animals, should we bring in our animal guides, or do we want to go in a different direction today? What do we want to bring in now? I am going to bring in the we're going to do the Oracle of the 7 Energies. Let's see what comes out, okay? And then we'll tie this all together. What angel messages need to come out here? Okay. Bottom of the deck is an energy of bearing fruit. So whatever you're working on is starting to grow. It's growing. Do not give up now. Okay, what do we have here? We have the storyteller. And that's an 8 energy. And let's take a peek at that. I'm inclined to say, what story are you telling yourself? Identity, positive self-definition, teaching others how to treat you through the stories you tell about who you are. What if you could connect to your true power as a co-creator of your reality? The story originates in your mind, how you think, your conditioning and past experiences, how you view the world, and what you expect to see in it. The truth is, you have everything you need to tell a new tale and weave more blessings into the world as your new, unique contribution. In fact, practice speaking of your amazing success and your overflowing abundance and all the love that surrounds you. Soon the outer world will tell the same story back to you. So, Spirit is saying, be careful of what you're telling yourself about your situation, right? Believe that you're abundant, and we kind of already talked about it, right? You have to embody that energy of what you want. Be abundant. If you want love, embody love, right? All those kinds of energies. And What are you telling yourself about your current situation? Are you miserable and you can't wait to get out of it? Or are you seeing the silver lining and the blessing in every day, the opportunity in every day to tell a different story, to think differently, to have a mind shift, you know, a change of mind, an epiphany of some kind? So that's an 8. And then we have the land between time. And we've looked at this before, right? And it's this bridge we're building to the other side. A bridge we're building to where we're going, right? We're on this path. And right now we're in the middle. Like in this middle, this is where all the healing and growth really happens in our life, right? Maybe where... you know, I have a friend that's going to be retiring in a couple of weeks. And she's in the middle here, right? She's at the end of something and at the beginning of something. She's right in the middle. There's the cutest little bird out here. It is so tiny. I can't imagine that a hummingbird would be out in this area this time of year. It's too cold. But this is a mighty, mighty, mighty tiny bird. Maybe a little chickadee. So anyways, this place, right? Like, I'm on this new path here, right? Doing these tarot readings. My channel is new. We're just around 3 months old. We have 80 subscribers and we're growing, and I'm grateful to have 80 people following. That's amazing to me. And, yeah, so there's a lot of us that are just on this new path, in this new energy, and we don't know where it's going to go, but I'm excited to think about where it's going to go and where it's going to lead and what kind of miraculous opportunities might appear for me. And I hope that for my friend who's retiring, she is such a community service kind of person. I can't imagine what she's going to be able to step into and help the community with. She has the biggest heart of anyone I know, just this generous, loving kind of woman, and I'm excited for her path and what's going to come her way and what it can mean for society as a whole. So a lot of us are in this place in life, right? Maybe we've come out of one relationship and we're going into another. Maybe we're building a home and we're not quite there yet, right? This land in between here is all growing. We're not quite in the new house, but we've sold our old house. We bought the new house, but we're not in it yet, right? All those kinds of things. It can be anything in your life. I'm in my last semester of college. I'm going to graduate in the spring. I'm almost done and on to my new life. There's lots of different ways we can be moving into different energies in our life where we're in this middle spot and we're just not sure what's going to happen, even with any kind of situation in our life, right? We're at the end, but we're not quite there. We're not quite in the beginning yet. We're at the beginning of the beginning, if that can make sense. The sun is coming up here. And that, my friends, is a 4 energy. 4 is winning the day today. It's a 4-day. It's a 4-day. Hey, and right, Wednesday is the 4th day of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's a 4-day. Then we have the power of purpose, and this is a 9. And this is a, right, like when you step into your purpose, you feel more powerful, right? Because when you're excited about what you're doing and you're on your path, you really step into your power, because your power is your purpose. That's where your purpose in life lays, and that's where your power grows. So the more you put into your purpose, the more powerful it becomes and you become. And that is a 9 energy. And that's with that DNA decoding, that, that flash drive that's in our brain. And then we have this energy of perfect harmony, right? And being balanced in your energies, right? Being in harmony. When your mind and your soul and your heart are all aligned in a purpose, you have this great harmony energy that you feel within you. You feel balanced and safe and secure. You have self-esteem, self-worth, and self-value, right? And you're in perfect harmony. And when we are in perfect harmony, we are a magnet for success and attracting abundance into our lives. And that is a spiritual energy. And then last we have healing the heart. And this is a 5 energy. And, some of us have been through some just awfully heartbreaking things in our life. Whether it's the loss of a family member, the loss of a job, the loss of a home, the loss of a pet, the loss of a relationship. And imagine if you had all of those things in a very short period of time. And a lot of us in the last, say, 5 years with COVID have had a lot of those things happen at the very same time. With the economy and all the changes going on in the world, you could have lost someone you loved. You could have lost a pet, a family member, a job, a relationship, and a home all at the same time. I can raise my hand to that. All of those things in that short period of time. For me, it was more like 2 years, all that went down. 2 people. It's crazy how life can change, how quick it can change. Right? Yeah. Crazy. Crazy things can happen. And our heart does get hurt. Right? It does. But there's nothing worse. I think the worst thing that can come out of heartache is that you close your heart off forever, that you never really heal it, and that you never really move on from something, that you stop yourself from loving. And that's the real tragedy in any kind of loss or heartbreak. The person that says, I will never feel anything again. I'm going to cage up my heart. I'm not going to let anyone or anything else in it. I've been hurt. I won't let this happen to me again, and I will never, ever, ever let somebody in my heart again. And they close out everyone and everything, and they just don't know how to feel love. And that's the saddest thing that can come out of a heartbreak, right? And don't be like that. Let yourself love. And there's all sorts of loves, right? There's love for a friend. There's love for a parent. There's love for a child. There's love for a pet. There's love for a job. There's love for the planet, right? There's a love for chocolate, okay? There's all sorts of different types of love. Don't deny yourself any type of love. Be open to it all. Be open to receiving love of all types into your life. Be an energy of love in the world. Be kind. Be giving. See it come back to you tenfold. Okay, folks, Let's review the energies of the day. We have our one energy with joy. Feel some joy in your life. That's like an Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. The sun is coming out. Feel the joy. Our big 4 energy today. We're in a completion. We may feel very solitary, like we're on our own right now. We're trying to curb our perfection tendencies in our life, realizing that we are perfectly imperfect. We are being mindful of what we consume, what we put into our body, what we do to the planet, and what we speak out into the world. We are getting quiet and listening to our intuition. We are putting a journal beside our bed so we write down the first things we think of when we wake up in the morning. We don't think you're going to remember it, you're not. And we realize that we're in this land between time. We've just ended something, but we really haven't started something yet. We're in that transition period between the end and the beginning. Right? In the theater, that's like intermission. Then we have our 5 energy with discipline with time. Time is a moving. And this golden palace energy that right now, because of this balanced energy you're in, this perfect harmony energy that you're in, you're going to have some opportunities of abundance coming into you. Whether that's money or other types of abundance. Time, since time is there, you may be getting a gift of time somehow. And success is coming in here. We have the 6 energy with a departure. Something is leaving your life, and it's going to be a triumph for you in some way, that you're able to leave from something, let go of something, leave it behind, is a triumph for you. It's going to make a difference in your life. And then we have into the unknown. And we have choices and opportunities coming our way. And right now, someone feels like it's a crisis energy that they have, that things have gotten to the point of it's probably like a tower energy, right, in our lives, where something has to change, something has to give. I can't go on this way. I have to make a new choice in my life and step into the unknown. And then we have the starseed energy, this 8 energy with working on something that you're passionate about, and how it's a labor of love for you. You work hard at it, but you love doing the work because you're so passionate about it. The starseed energy there. And Spirit saying, what story are you telling yourself about yourself? Tell a different story. Really look in the mirror. Evaluate yourself. Perfectionism-wise, your self-esteem, not that's an inside job, a reminder of that from yesterday, that you can't get it from somebody else. Then we have the 9 energy with listen, be quiet, so that you can get the messages that your higher self and spirit guides are trying to give to you. That you came with a USB port back here, and you have been encoded with so many things that want to come out about you and who you are from your ancestors, and that power that you step into when you are on the path of your purpose. We have the 10 energy with the overload, and we need to put something down. We need to let it go. It's just too much to carry anymore. This why did you draw me energy. So why are you here watching this now? What do you need to hear? And why did I pick that deck? What was I hoping to hear out of here? And I had no particular energy I was looking for, right? I was just called to this deck. So it's interesting that this came out. And then the bushfires, this fury that's building in somebody, this fire that just won't seem to get put down, this passionate pull towards somebody. Maybe that's happening for somebody. And then our spiritual energies, our perfect harmony here, being balanced, heart, mind, soul, vision, in our purpose, and just feeling good. Okay. This also could indicate that you're getting messages from music. Speak your world into existence with the words you use, okay? Be mindful of that what we say, we create. The sacred pool. I already forgot this energy. Ooh, Carol. Let's just go on. That life is getting faster, and Spirit sent in that train, right? It's getting faster. It's going to move quicker. It's going to be more powerful. So be ready. Rest up now while you can. And this dark matter, there's someone around you. There's an energy around you that just isn't speaking or giving to a situation. And that's a mystery. Just leave it. They're not ready to talk yet. Don't worry about it. Sacred pool. This is so frustrating that I can't remember sometimes. And I remember saying, of course that energy goes here. Oh my goodness, Carol. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world, right? That's where that came from. Okay, so embody what you want in the world. If you want kindness, be kind. If you want love, give love. If you want support, be supportive. You know, all those kinds of things, right? That's how it works. And then the last energy was healing your heart, that 5 energy, which we talked quite a bit about. All right, folks, that's the reading for today. Oh, we almost made it under an hour. We're just over by a couple of minutes. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being here today. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you back here tomorrow, okay? Take care. And thank you for the 80 subscribers. I appreciate you all so very much. Feeling very blessed today. Thank you all. Okay, sending love and light to all. Take care. Bye-bye.